right, my lovers. Happy Friday, everybody. So let's do a quick little card pull just to see what the energy's got in store for us this weekend. Happy new moon! Happy new moon! It's a new moon in Pisces. Yes, I did the live reading just a couple days ago. Feeling called because we're like in the energy of it. But yeah, beautiful day to dream and write stuff down. Like, what would we like to bring in? Because we really are collectively closing out certain chapters, opening up to new ones. We're still going to be in review for a few more weeks, but really truly once we head into May and certainly June, things are going to be feeling radically different, and they just will be. There's gonna, holy Shazam, like the world and the people of this planet, we're gonna keep waking up and seeing beyond the veil and seeing some dark and mysterious things that we never thought were possible. Divine guidance, loving clarity. So these are for fun and entertainment. And if you resonate for a few readings in a row, feel free to book a private reading. Check out my website, alltolove.com, or follow us on the YouTube channel. Patrons can get ad-free first access. They also, top-tier patrons also get discounts when they're booking regular private readings or wanting to work with me in the yoga meditation. Okay, what are the messages for the collective? Little bit of a focus. Okay, these could be like business ideas. I have a business idea that I want to like focus on. Eight of Pentacle reverse, out of luck, out of work. Not out of luck, but definitely out of work. But again, similar to yesterday and just some of the hits that I'm getting, you know, like mass layoffs, like people finding out that they're not going to have work, or they're not going to have an income the way they used to have an income. That's possibly why, again, self-starters, shifting power or transfer of power people talk about. Even little kind of like smaller local businesses diversifying and creating cooperatives to support community endeavor. You know, there's ways of being of service, right? Without having conventional jobs, as it were, and corporate. I mean, this is what we're looking at with all this like technology and what have you, is that human labor will be replaced with robots, computers, machines, and we're in a transition. This is why, you know, it'd be sweet to have compassionate leadership where people really cared about one another, and we didn't need to hoard the millions, and we could share that around and invoke healing and creative projects. And of course, that's my point of attraction. You know, that's where we're headed, is that, yes, ruling elite, we can put in certain bracket, but there's plenty of wealth, there's plenty of resources, there are plenty of people that know how to work it. Is it worth it in this planet, right? Growing our own food. Healing is like, new friend on TikTok, healing is the juice of life. It really is like the crux to this paradigm shift. Healing our hearts, being able to be more present, more empathic, more compassionate, to have a greater understanding and much, much broader perspective. I do recognize that people that haven't really done a great amount of healing, the resistance comes from reactivity and thinking they know, and or just not being aware that the getting angry and getting defensive and blah is really just signaling the wounding of the heart, the lack of compassion. Divine guidance, loving clarity. There's definitely some messages coming in for you guys here, like the Tower, right? Like the work situation not going as well, maybe being cut off. The Page of Sword reverse, sword, cut energy. These are all negative seeming messages. You know, we have to understand that this process, this weird and wonderful process of life, that seemingly negative information or negative news or what we don't want. We don't want that. We don't want to lose that job. We don't want to lose that security. But again, this is the whole spiritual awareness of things, is that this is all a grand illusion, right? Like it's all we live and die, and it's beautiful. Wow, cool. We get to experience being a human on Earth and remembering that innocence and that awe. And that's something that emotional alchemy and healing slowly but surely brings us back to. However, it's been a long time in my awareness that the more of us healing, the more of us healing, the more of us healing. I remember back in the Disney, like 20 years ago, I was getting into the yoga. I was living up in Liverpool. And like some of my peers that I studied with were like, is yoga a cult? You know, there was a real lack of understanding around it. People didn't get it. Right? And then now, 20 years on, it's a holla shazam vibratory. Yoga influencers and all that jazz, right? So, and never would I have thought, when I was in high school, oh, you're going to work on the internet and read tarot cards. Okay. Right? It was just be a teacher, doctor, lawyer. So very, very limited into this boom, very expansive consciousness, right? That inspiration, being inspired. You guys, there's definitely really central energy that's being released and let go of work, maybe love stuff, towers, and straight up legit, tower reverse can often be like being in denial, whether we like it or not, whether we want to face it or not. These towers are coming down. We can deny stuff for a while. It doesn't usually get us anywhere. Okay, so there's definitely stuff that's being laid down, stuff that we're releasing, jobs, positions, careers, loved ones, people. I say loved ones because I'm like, these glasses are broken already. So I'm like, if you know, right? If you know you're walking away from something, you already know it. And you've tried your best to pour cups of love into a situation, but these are cups that are already broken. Why on earth would we pour liquid into a broken cup and then keep doing it and then keep doing? That would just be exhausting and a huge waste of time. So recognize that we're on a journey. Y'all, it's like that being sparked, being inspired. That is something that we have denied and that we've been closed off to in our old paradigm perspective or patriarchal perspective, right? To unify ourselves is to become whole, to recognize the male and the female and the light and the dark and the sun and the shadows, right? Like, we are all that full spectrum, and the more we integrate it, the more whole and expansive we are. We're the roots in the underground as we are the growth in the sunshine, right? The sun and the moon, the holla shazam, you guys. So we've got nodal axis, right, coming into Virgo, Pisces. This over here is indicating beware of toxicity, like maybe food poisoning, beware of maybe water poisoning, but there's something there about we're gonna maybe detox, maybe do a wee bit of a fast, just because the lady on the internet reading cards told you to. You'll know when you know. That's what resonation means, or that's what, when something resonates, you know it's resonant. But this would be like getting a spark and then maybe falling ill. Really, literally, I could look at it and be like being bitten by a snake or a bug or something like that. But there's definitely, as much as there's some turbulence, as much as there might be some news that oh God, we don't want to hear it, we don't want to know about it, we will continue to see shakeups, in the stock market, in all the geopolitical stuff going on. And yet we, the people, are powerful, and you have power to heal and create your life. It's just not, it's like that song of you don't always get what you want, you get what you need. And if you try sometimes, you just might find, you know. And I definitely feel that. That's been a huge humbling experience and part of my own big tower after tower coming down, because the message was clear. It's like, it's not about what you want, MJ. It's about what you need to serve the collective. That's a Virgo energy and signature for a better world, right? All right, let's do this. Have a great weekend. Happy new moon in Pisces, and all of you, good luck with this beginning of Venus going retrograde. Expect people from our past to come back, whether it's old friends, old lovers, old colleagues, old work situations, whatever. We're going to be really reviewing our values. What do we deserve? What do we want? On all that jazz. So check out ultralove.com to book a reading, or visit me on all my different sites if you want to. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Peace out.